You're not going to believe this, but you and I are around the same age. How is it that you look so good, even wearing a mask, you look so good, and I look so old? How is that possible?
I think it's the mask that gives me that touch of still feeling youthful. I don't know why. I get that a lot, but you know what? I also, ever since I was a kid, if I was 15, they thought I was 10. If I was 20, they thought I was 15. So I've always had like that.
And that used to get you angry. Now it's like,
Oh,
yeah, you love it.
Give it to me. Yeah, come on.
But it's also amazing to see you still able to do what you've always done in the ring. It's amazing.
I still enjoy it very much. And I think, even though I shouldn't say this, but I am, because it's the truth and I like to be real, my son stepping in the ring kind of gave me that second wind to keep doing it, and it's very motivating.
And the one thing, about Dom, how great. I mean, I know that being around you must have got him ready to be a WWE superstar, but did you really know that he was going to be able to take this step like he's been able to do?
They call it osmosis, when they pick something up and they don't even realize it. So I'm his father, and I didn't think that he would pick up as fast as he has. And I've always known, like deep down inside my heart, that my son was going to be bigger than his father.
Yeah, wow.
I didn't know in what way, but I just knew that he was going to do things that I wasn't able to do. And he was going to take it to the next level. That's what generations are about, right?
Yeah.
Taking it to the next level. And he's doing it. He's doing it, and he's surprising all of us. His family, his peers, the fans. And he's doing such an incredible job that I actually enjoy watching it.
You have to, and in this day and age, and you know this, in 2024, it's almost impossible to get everyone to love you or to get everyone to hate you. He doesn't even have to say a word in the microphone, and an entire arena is booing him. I mean, he's doing things that most of his peers aren't even able to do.
Yeah, it is crazy. I always I throw in the comparison of what I knew in my first 3 to 4 years of the business, and compared to what he knows in his first 3 to 4 years, you can't even come close. Like, I was so green. But, a lot of that contributes to the peers he surrounded himself with, in these past 4 years. The Seth Rollins, the John Cenas, the Randy Ortons, the Roman Reigns, the Usos. When you grow up in your first 4 years of being in the business around that type of superstardom, it's like, if you don't learn, I don't know how you're going to learn. And he picked up on it.
He's doing it. It's amazing. And then somebody else I want to ask you about, Zelina Vega.
Yes.
She's been a good friend to our show for years now, and I remember her even just appearing at Madison Square Garden as a rosebud. 10 years ago. She couldn't believe it because her dad would take her to see the matches at the Garden, and now she's main eventing matches on Monday Night Raw, and she gets to work with you, somebody she grew up watching, and a big reason why she wanted to be in this business. What is it like to pass that down to somebody like Zelina, too?
That's such a beautiful feeling personally, because she's told me her story, and every time she speaks to me, you can see that in some way or form she picks up inspiration from me, and that to me is a blessing, for me to be able to inspire not only fans that are enjoying to watch the entertainment, but fans that are actually stepping inside the ring next to me that are also my partners, and that are learning as we move forward. We all learn at the same time. But it is very cool to see Zelina pick up and ask me questions and ask for advice, and I try to do as much as I can. She's an incredible talent, an incredible human being, and I can't wait to see what her next phase is in this industry, because it's something big.
I'm a big list guy. I love top 10s. I love top 10 greatest matches, top 10 wrestlers. We did one recently on Lucha Libre and top 10 greatest luchadors. You were number one. That's talking about the history behind the Mil Mascaras, all these.
Wow.
And What do you think when you hear something? Because I'm sure you've heard that a lot, where people say you may be the greatest of all time.
That is incredible to hear. And everyone has their own personal opinion. There's just so much luchadores that have flourished over the years since Lucha Libre was created, and there were so many greats. I mean, just right at the top of my head, the first one that I'm thinking is Negro Casas. Like, to me, he is like one of the absolute best. I enjoyed watching him as a kid and was inspired by his movements and just his mannerisms and how he portrayed that heel character that he always had, But overall, I mean, to be able to hear fans say that I'm their number one on top 10 Lucha Libre or luchadores is phenomenal, really.
And it kind of compares in the fact that very few people are able to still perform and be in the Hall of Fame. And you're a Hall of Famer. Yeah. What was that moment like for you to be inducted?
Incredible. I when I was offered that position, I thought they were asking for retirement, and I straight up told Hunter, I said, I'm not ready to retire. He goes, no, you're not. We don't want you to retire. We just think it's the best place. It's being in LA, your backyard. I was like, wow, I was very, very. Felt like they gifted me with the biggest gift in the world. When you've committed your life to this business for 35 years, that's like the one token that kind of certifies you for everything that you've done, and to be able to be presented with that and still keep doing it and have the respect and the support from the fans and the company still to this day. And it's like everything kind of piles up to see my son travel in his own journey. It's like the name is very alive, and it will stay alive for hopefully more generations.
So what's left?
What's left is to be able to plan a nice sunset and be able to thank everyone that has followed and supported me throughout the years, and give them like when the time is right, a good farewell, not something that it'll happen one time and then I come back and then do it again. Like one, thank you very much. Maybe even like a farewell tour. I don't know, but something that can mean something to me and to everyone that will be there, whether it's in every city or in a country. This is the last time we will be together.
Is there that one opponent that you would like to have your final match with?
Well, not in particular. I've had so many great opponents over the years that I enjoy stepping in the ring with everyone that I've had the opportunity to step in there with. From the Kurt Angles to my sons, to the Undertakers. It's just I've had a connection pretty much with every single one in their own separate way. And I've enjoyed this journey so much. It almost seems like I'm retiring already, but
I don't know.
But I that's something that God has blessed me with, is to be able to connect with the person that's in the ring with me.
It's insane even talking about it that you've had a WrestleMania match with your son.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had to write the story, that would be the end of the story. That would be the end of the book. It's like being in a WrestleMania match, and you still are doing it. You're still creating more memories and giving people. It's an unbelievable gift.
Thank you.
It really is.
I never looked at it that way, but it could be the ending to a very beautiful and journeyful or journey that I've had over the years. But I guess at this point, you know what? Anything can be the ending at this point.
That's true.
Right?
At this point, you can write your own. It's unbelievable.
I've been very gifted by God, and for me to be able to still do what I do and have the fans around the world to support and show the love, like that's my energy. That's where all my stamina comes from.
Ray, thank you so much for the time. Truly appreciate it. Enjoy the day.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you very much.